Hey guys, I'm getting ready to go to the Limited Run and Shopify pop-up in the city, and so I'm gonna check it out. They got some exclusives. They're gonna bring sort of their retail store that they have in North Carolina over here, so I'm gonna check it out, see what it's like, and yeah, come with me. So I'm back. The pop-up was awesome. They had some great music. It was in the Shopify space. That space has been occupied. They kind of have like pop-ups all the time. It's a cool thing, it's one of the benefits of living in New York City. I was one of the first 100 in line. So although I only bought one thing, it looks like I had a huge haul. So let's pretend I spent a bunch of money, but I actually really didn't. So we'll start with what I actually bought. So I actually had my eye on this for quite a bit. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. It's the Ultimate Edition. What's cool about this is that I've actually been meaning to buy this game and play it for a really long time. But now that Limited Run had this pop up and they had this exclusive version that was only available at the pop up, I was like, you know what? It's time. I spent about like $40 on it. I think it was like 38 with tax or something like that. So I don't know if it really comes up on the camera, but there is a little bit of almost like a foil, like there's a shininess to it where you see Shredder and stuff. It's pretty cool. And what's cool about this edition is it's got some extras. What's really cool is that Yujimbo, which is another sort of classic comic book character, is in it, which is cool. So I'm excited to dive into this on my Switch. But yeah, now let's get into the free swag that I got. One awesome limited run plastic bag that I'm gonna try to keep and maintain, but it'll probably end up being trash or something like that. And then they had these, which they were giving out, which I think was pretty cool. So you have an Astro City 5 Mini from Sega. So you have this little arcade game. I'm not familiar with the games, but it looks like there's 23 vertically oriented arcade games. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably turn it on and play it with my son, see what it's like. So that's cool, especially for something that was free. Like, that's pretty insane. And yeah, like if you were one of the first 100 people, they were just like, yeah, here. And then also they gave this bag, which had a couple other things in it. They had this limited run. It almost looks like kind of like what you would put your diploma in, and then it's where you can put some games. So you could see, just slip some cartridges in there. If you're a limited run collector, I do buy a lot digitally, but I'm trying to change that. I have a bunch of Blu-rays, and I know physical media is dying, so I really want to keep a lot of these things so that they're easily accessible and I don't get mad when they get pulled from digital stores. Then they gave me Forgotten Anne on PS4. This sucks because I don't have a PS4. I do, but it's like in a closet. Then my PS5 is a digital one. So hopefully I get a PS5 Pro soon with a disc so I could play this. I don't know if I've never heard of the game, so I don't know if it has good reviews or what the response is to the game. So I'm gonna try it out. It's free. Why not? Then I think there's like one or two more things. Oh, cool. Oh, that's where that is. So they also gave some trading cards. You have some limited run booster packs. You have Shantae cards, which is cool because they're actually the creators were doing a signing there today. So yeah, so you have some limited run booster packs, which I think is cool. I think they do a good job of branding and really sort of tapping into that collector's market. And you saw it, like when I went, I was like, I don't know, and it's New York, so people are always into things. So I was like, oh, I don't know. I went early, like 9:30, and I was like, I'll probably be one of the first in line. I wasn't. It took me about an hour to get in, even though I was one of those first 100 people. The Shopify space, even though it's two floors, it's limited in its space, so they didn't let too many people in at a time, and it kind of like was a, and you've seen in the video, like it was a little tight. You couldn't really like go back. Like you kind of had to go through a line. It kind of they almost cattle you in and then cattle you out. I was able to go around just to kind of get like a little bit more footage and stuff. But it was a little stressful because like people are on top of you while you're trying to look at certain games, and some people you could tell are trying to like resell stuff, so they're grabbing like four of the same game and stuff like that. Like even this Shredder's Revenge, I already checked on eBay just to kind of like I was curious. I already saw one sold for $100. Not to say that I'm gonna sell this for $100. I actually want to play this and keep this. But it goes to show you that they did have some exclusives that were reselling for quite a bit. And then tomorrow they're having a Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes signing. Limited Run Games also did a Jay and Silent Bob physical copy, and they were selling it there. So if you're one of the first 100 people tomorrow, they're going to give a wristband for that signing. I'm going to try to go and get that, but there's no guarantee. I was really tired. Like, I woke up and it took forever to get in, and I only really bought one game. I love Kevin Smith. I think I take him for granted. He was at Comic-Con and I was like, oh, get it. Then I was like, oh, and then also, like, I live in New York, and then his comic shop is in Jersey, so he always has like signings and appearances there. And I'm always, like, again, I take it for granted. So I'm gonna try, but there's no guarantee that I'm gonna go tomorrow. But yeah, it was awesome. I think, they're gonna try to do more of these pop-ups. They have a full physical store in North Carolina. But it was cool. Like, they had a good vibe. Again, the creators were doing a really great signing for Shantae, and then the games are there. All of the staff was super nice and super helpful. So I think it was a great thing. It was a great run at Limited Run. So yeah, just let me know what you think of the video. Again, this is a little bit different for my channel. I really focus more on comics. I open every video talking about, hey, I'm talking about my passions like comic books, movies, games, and I never really get too much into the game stuff. So this was cool to kind of like dabble in that space, and hopefully you guys liked the video. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.